Good afternoon, everyone. If you're a lip reader, then this will be, redundant. I apologize. My name's Ken Jones, and I'm an advisor with Lake Point Advisory Group. And again, we're very excited for you guys to be with us here for our December Food for Thought. That's entitled Desserts That Wow with our resident Food Network champ. So Lake Point Advisory Group is a retirement and wealth management firm, and we host these events monthly. And typically they're on topics such as Social Security or Medicare. But on occasion, we just want to do something that's fun. And it's not investment related. We're not going to talk about investments. And we thought, what a better time to do it than now, heading into the holidays after what's been a pretty remarkable year, I think, for everyone. And so we have a large group with us here now that you guys can hear. And again, thanks for joining. So we've turned everyone's camera off, and you guys are welcome for that. We've turned everyone's microphone off. However, if you want to ask a question, just simply go to the bottom and click on the Q&A button, type your question in, and it'll pop up for Lauren and me, and we'll get to all of those that we can through the program.
And don't be shy. Ask away.
Ask away. So we're joined today by Lauren Kitchens, and I want to attest that that's her real name. It's her given name.
I was made fun of as a school kid.
Yeah, and especially now that she, owns a cake shop. So Lauren, you began Fancy Cakes, what, about 20 years ago?
Yeah, I started making cakes in college in 98. In 1998, I sold my first cake. And I graduated from SMU with a degree in film theory. So, BAs don't really dictate what you're going to do.
That's right.
What was your BA?
It was economics.
Oh, well, okay. Well, he stayed on path. But I started making cakes and I didn't know what to do with them. So I would send them home to friends whose mothers lived in the area. And then the mom started ordering cakes. And it never stopped. So 3 years later, I got a small business loan and I opened up Fancy Cakes on Central Expressway. And that was 2002.
Yeah. So it's been, and through that trajectory, you've become, really one of the preeminent cake design, cake artists, cake sculptors, and teachers around, not just Dallas, but really around the country.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as the title suggests, you spent some time as one of the first cast members on the Food Network's challenge, right?
Yes.
And you competed, what, 4 times?
4 times.
And won twice. So she's actually a 2-time champion. And listen, we're really glad you're here. We know you're busy with Slam this time of year. So, thanks for the time.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Because we're gonna make things that we are actually making at the bakery.
Right.
We're just gonna make them for you guys.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun. All right.
Fun.
So what are you gonna teach us?
Okay.
Let's go.
Have you ever used a piping bag with buttercream? Have you ever piped buttercream on anything?
I would say no.
Okay.
Well, not that I know of.
What we're gonna do, we're gonna make cupcakes. We're gonna make holiday themed cupcakes, and these are all things that you guys can access at grocery stores or Michaels or Joann's, any of the craft stores. It's just an easy way to do this. So we're getting you some cupcake recipes. One is a cupcake recipe from a box mix like Duncan Hines or Pillsbury. And then the other one is a scratch cake recipe. So you can choose either one you want to use. Even if you have your own recipe, that's fine. Most people know how to make a cupcake. You just don't feel comfortable decorating.
Right. I can read a
cupcakes.
box, so I think I would be good there.
So you can bake and I can decorate it.
Perfect.
So, okay. So grab your piping bag, Ken.
All right.
So this is the scary part. And these piping bags, they're so cheap. You can get these at Michael's, like 10 to a bag for $3. Like it's nothing. And so, but how do you use it? Also, I'm not even going to use piping tips. We're just going to cut the end of the bag. So don't spend extra money on piping tips or any of that. Just cut the end of the bag. I'm going to cut mine. Ken, you're going to cut yours right on that black line I gave you.
Okay. All right. Oh,
It's
all right.
kind of big.
Oh,
That's
no.
okay.
Oh, no.
That's okay. And then Ken, grab the cupcakes that you have on your table.
Okay.
Let me get rid of this on the screen. Okay. You got all 4 of them.
I do.
We've got some vanilla. We got some red velvet.
All right.
What's your favorite?
Red velvet.
I'm tired of cake. I gotta say.
Oh.
I'm pretty tired.
Yeah, well, it's been what you do.
People ask me that though. They say, "What is your favorite kind of cake?" And I'm like, "Pizza." I don't want cake. I constantly smell like it. Anyway, but cake is delicious, right?
That's good.
So grab your sprinkles.
Okay.
So this is what and these things you can find at grocery stores and craft stores. Little sugar, snowflakes. We've got like these mixtures. Can you guys see that? A mixture of red and brown sprinkles, white and red sprinkles. These are green. These are green. These are cute. I got these at Michael's. They have little Christmas trees on them. These are really cute. So we're gonna pipe.
Okay.
Okay, this is what you're gonna do.
Uh-oh.
So the back of your bag doesn't explode. You're gonna fold and fold, and then wrap it and wrap it. That's very good.
Nice.
That's very
All right.
good. So a lot of people think you squeeze icing from here, but you don't. All the power comes from the back of the bag.
Okay.
You got it? Okay. So don't do it like that.
Okay.
What you're gonna do is like that. You're gonna kind of hold it up. Start from the middle. Okay, while watching Ken, and just swirl it as high as you want. Oh, mine's really bad because I'm trying to pay attention to you. Okay, I promise I'm a professional. Oh my gosh, yours is better than mine.
That's right.
Let's do a vanilla.
All right.
I think I cut my hole at a diagonal, so it's kind of being fun.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Yes.
I just
there was some air in his icing bag. Another
Yeah.
thing you can do, you can do a zigzag. Ken, I'm shocked.
Are you?
I'm a little
We're multi-talented. No.
I'm surprised. Oh, and the gold cupcake liners are perfect, and those are at Michael's too. So we'll do our last one. Perfect for the holidays.
Swirly. Uh-oh.
Okay, so you want to get more icing in your fist.
Yeah.
And there's a buttercream recipe that Lake Point's going to share with you as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're done with piping.
Yes.
Okay, wait, I take it back.
Yeah, no, yours are way better.
Ken's looks like a turkey.
Come on.
It looks like a turkey.
It's
Thanksgiving
art.
is over, Ken.
It's art.
I'm fine.
Hmm.
It's art. It's true. So, the first thing you're going to do to decorate cupcakes is take your sprinkles and do that, but half the sprinkles end up on the table.
Yeah.
So I don't like to do that. So I'm going to get my little cup of sprinkles, and you can use, a small ramekin, I guess, or Ken is doing a great job. You just got to comment.
Oh, nice.
Ken is doing a great job. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to tap into the sprinkles. Just going to tap, and some of them are going to fall off and some of them are going to stick. And that's how I'm going to cover these. You're doing great.
It's the turkey.
It's great. That was the turkey. That wasn't
No,
the turkey.
yeah.
That wasn't the turkey. So we're going to do that.
Look at
These
yours.
things are so cool. And when you see these big, long silver things, what's in there is pasta. It's dried pasta, and it's covered with edible silver leaf.
Wow.
I know.
All right.
So the first time I saw those, I was like, what is that? Oh, and Ken, you can take a little sugar snowflake and put her on top.
All right.
Like show them your cupcake. You're doing it off camera.
Oh.
You don't do that.
I'm not a pro.
See?
Yeah.
I know.
That's easy.
Another thing you can do
Mm-hmm.
is you can take your cupcake, if you're kind of having trouble going around, just flatten it out. Just dip it
Just like
and
that.
push. Now look,
Yeah.
there it is. That's especially good if your cupcake boxes are kind of short, so you don't flatten the top.
Yeah.
And then we can even do it like a boutonniere. It's like on the side.
That's cool.
Right?
All right.
It's really cool.
Maybe.
And then, so you've got two colors.
Mm-hmm.
So this is gonna fall.
Oh.
That's gonna fall.
Okay. So
just push it back just a little bit.
it just needs to go in.
It just
more
needs
deeply.
to go deep in the icing.
Okay.
How are you gonna decorate your turkey?
I'm gonna go two-toned.
Did
That's what I'm gonna do.
you see he's like digging it
That's
in?
right. Two-tone turkey.
Awesome.
Uh-oh.
Listen, if a financial advisor can do this, your 4-year-old can do this.
Yes.
This is true. He's great with money. And he's okay with sugar. He's
like
just
it.
okay with sugar. But then, yeah, if you're in a hurry, another thing. And some people don't like icing.
What?
Yeah, crazy.
Mm.
Just crazy. So what you could do, because the tops of cupcakes are so sticky, like everyone loves the top of muffins, top of cupcakes, it's sticky enough that the sprinkles will adhere to just an icingless cupcake.
Really?
Yeah, which we don't have, but so these are, we need more sprinkles. I'm running low. So we have all of these done, and set up your table all pretty.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice? Ken, let me see yours. That's good.
Yeah, that's better.
That's good. I'm
losing a lot of sprinkles though.
There's also these really beautiful gold boards you can get at the craft store, so you can put your pretty cupcakes. Put yours on.
We'll put your pretty cupcakes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Come on. I feel like a bad teacher if you don't show yours off.
No.
You got it?
Yeah.
Do that one.
Do you want this one?
Yeah, I want that one. Did we put the turkey on? Yes, the turkey made it.
Yeah.
The turkey made it. So guys, easy holiday cupcakes, professional. These are professional looking. You can do those at home. It's quick and easy.
Nice.
So one of the things, I'm sorry, I'm off camera. One of the things that we talked about was possibly decorating a gingerbread house. But as we were making the houses, the details are so minute, and we don't have a zoom lens, so we couldn't get in there, and so you could see us actually decorating. So what I want to talk to you guys about gingerbread houses is these kits are everywhere. Central Market has ones that are bigger than this, and you can buy them already made. I don't recommend baking gingerbread for houses because it's a little tricky. It's not like baking gingerbread cookies or something like that. It's a really firm dough, and it's hard to get it right. So I would buy the kits already baked and already put together if you can get it. So Central Market has theirs for $19.99, and then you can buy the individual pieces. And for this gingerbread house, I didn't buy anything specific. We just used hard candies. We found these little reindeer cookies at Walmart.
Yeah.
And just like traditional hard candies. And then of course you got your candy canes and Ken's personal favorite, Necco wafers.
Love the one. Yeah. It's an underrated candy.
They're pretty. They're pretty. Is it underrated?
No, they're terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you could get away with a gingerbread kit for under $50.
You want to show them my work on the back?
Okay. So this, you save the back for the little kids because they can go to town, right? You save the back for the little kids and for Ken, so he can go to town. So that's our gingerbread story. Now I'm gonna clean this up.
And we'll have a video posted on the Lake Point Advisory website that shows Lauren putting it together. It's a tutorial, and so that'll be up here in the next couple of days.
Yeah, and it'll come with design ideas and resources and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So you've got that.
Yep.
So now we're gonna bake.
Okay.
We're gonna actually bake. Have you ever heard of monkey bread?
I've heard it. The first time last year was the first time I've heard of monkey bread. When did you start? I know I grew up sheltered. When did you start making it?
So I started making monkey bread, and if anyone knows what monkey bread is, and this is it's gone through a lot of titles in the past, but it's rolls that are dipped in sugar and baked together in a bundt pan, and it has all these great, really unhealthy things in it. So, and you pull it apart, and it got its monkey bread name because somebody said, well, this looks like a barrel of monkeys, because
Really?
it's not bread that's molded, it's just separated. So it's a nice pull apart thing, and it's so easy to do with kids. That's why I have Ken. That's why I have Ken.
It's not nice.
So, and you guys will have this recipe too. Honestly, 2 cans of Grands, that's your biscuit.
That's it?
Can you open those for us?
Oh boy.
And open them on camera, just so you know, they know you got it right. And then, and just a regular size bundt pan. Everyone has those. If it's rusty, get another one. It's worth it. You got it. Put it on the table. You're gonna need a gallon Ziploc bag. And I'm going to go through all this. This is something you don't often see with monkey bread. Butterscotch instant pudding mix. I like it. I like it better than cinnamon. So I like the butterscotch mix. This is granulated sugar. These are some pecans that are crushed. And you'll have all the measurements again. And this is a cup of brown sugar, just any brown sugar, if it's light or dark, whatever you want, because it's baked. It all tastes amazing. And butter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're
cooking.
Yeah.
I know. This is the thing. And cooking spray too. So I'm in a commercial kitchen, so my cooking spray is kind of crazy, but at home I use Pam. I love Pam.
Yeah.
It's easy stuff. So you guys will have all these directions. We're going to get the scissors. So Ken.
Oh, here you go.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So what I want Ken to do
Oh boy.
is unroll your tin with your grands.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Lay them on the table. Now, I want these cut in, these is too big because these are going to rise. And so they're going to get really big and your monkey bread is going to be kind of, what on earth is that?
Yeah.
So I want you to cut.
It'll be lumpy bread.
It'll be lumpy bread.
Yeah.
Well, still might taste good.
Yeah.
But you need the nooks and crannies to get the sugar in there.
Right.
You know, so I want y'all to cut these into fours. And if the kids are helping you, use scissors. Clean them. But use scissors. So you're going to cut one in half. You got two here. So one biscuit makes four.
Okay. All right.
You can totally do that. You grill, don't you grill?
I do grill, yeah.
That's way harder.
Yeah.
That is way harder than this. So with your butt pan, with your non-rusty butt pan, take your pan. And this is a misconception that novice bakers have. They think like, that's enough. It's not. I want you guys to coat this within an inch of its life.
Wow.
Get this really coated.
Yeah, right?
The aerosol.
We have to bring the mask out.
I know.
And not for COVID.
I know. Okay, you're still cutting. Okay,
Oh,
in your zippy. And this is where, like, this seems like it would be a really messy project, and it's just not. In your zippy, you're gonna do, let's see, your granulated sugar, and the granulated sugar is a half a cup. And your butterscotch pudding. I almost got you off camera. I almost bumped you off.
Oh, well.
I know. Your pudding.
Only matter of time.
One time I used the non-instant, I used cooked and serve, and it didn't make a difference. It did not make a difference.
So instead of the pudding, you could use cinnamon. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, you can use different spices, cinnamon, nutmeg, stuff like that. But I don't know. I just like this. I like the pudding because it's creamy. Will you cut me? Yes.
All right.
And then that goes in the bag of sugar. Except for you don't put the paper in there. So this is our mixture.
Okay.
So I'm going to zip us up and just kind of roll it around.
You want all of these cut?
I want every single one.
All right.
Every single one.
Done.
So as Ken's cutting, I'm going to be dropping them in the bag. And they kind of stick together, but they'll unstick, I promise. They're not going to be super sticky. So monkey bread really came to fame. Like it started in the 50s after the war, whenever they started making like pre-made or ready to go biscuit dough and stuff like that. It started then. But the person who made monkey bread famous, do you know this?
I don't.
It's Nancy Reagan.
Really?
It was Nancy Reagan. So she always had them make monkey bread at the White House during Christmas. And in fact, there's a story. It was the night before Ronald Reagan had to speak at the Iran-Contra committee. She made a monkey bread. And he said, I might go to prison, but I'm never going to forget this monkey bread.
Wow.
He didn't go to prison, by the way.
Yeah.
So this is a Nancy Reagan thing. And then the first time I saw it made was on the Today Show, and Cindy Crawford was making monkey bread.
Really?
Yeah. And ever since I saw her make monkey bread, I've been making it every year, and I still don't look like Cindy Crawford. So I don't get it.
Now,
Go ahead.
Could you make this savory? Like, is there a way to do that, or?
This in the 40s and 50s, this started out as savory. They would just dip these in butter and nuts and bake it. So there was no sugar.
Really?
So it just got sweeter and sweeter and sweeter. And then there's other things you can put in it, like you can put chocolate chips in it, or which I think would be really sweet.
Yeah.
Even I've heard of people putting big scoops of Nutella whenever they're putting in their bundt pan, which would be really sweet but fantastic. But I don't think we should have guilt during the holidays about what we eat. No.
I think we should make the monkey bread and eat it.
Yeah.
Quickly.
So you're thinking, oh my gosh, this is all going to be stuck together. This is going to be a mess.
Yeah.
Just roll it around. Ken,
Uh-oh.
you're going to roll it around.
We're trying to get the flour and
Well, there's
sugar.
no flour.
Sorry, sugar. My bad.
You're getting the sugar and the pudding and you're coating all of it. But you want to watch that it doesn't bust open.
That would be not good. Yeah. That would be messy.
That would be really messy.
So will it all disappear, for lack of a better word?
You know, you'll have a few tablespoons of sugar left that you can see, but you can dump it in the pan.
So tell me when I'm
You're
good.
going at it.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's good.
All right.
So we've got this ready. So Ken is going to take the butter and a spatula. Y'all can use a spoon, of course, and a cup of brown sugar.
Okay.
And you're going to mix that. You see that? You're going to mix all this together.
Okay.
To kind of a goop.
Like a paste.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of a goopy paste.
All right.
And just, you're doing really well.
So this I can do.
Yeah.
Stirring I can do. It's the other part that I struggle.
It's cooking and stirring. That's no problem.
Yeah.
But, if you guys have made monkey bread before, use the chat button and tell us what recipes you've done. A lot of people put raisins, but a lot of people hate raisins. So I leave the raisins out.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. So we've got our pan. We have a question? Are we good?
No, we're good.
We're good?
Yep.
Okay. So Ken and I
All right.
are going to, remember, it's greased heavily. And we're just going to place the first layer. So you do it.
Okay.
And I'd say
So if they're a little stuck together, that's okay.
if they're a little stuck together, it's okay. Because just wait to see what we do. I would say if you went to the grocery store and so these are really stuck together, so maybe separate, and you bought all the ingredients, it would be like less than $10. Okay, so we're gonna stop there. He's got the first layer down, and then we're gonna take our nuts and just do a sprinkle around. Maybe even half of the nuts so they can make it to the top because the nuts bake really pretty. Okay. Keep going.
More? Okay.
More.
I'm not ready for the delicious butter sugar yet.
No, not yet.
Okay.
But that's the thing that makes it.
Can't wait.
You're heavy on one side.
Uh-oh. I thought you were going to be twisting it for me.
Are you getting dirty?
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah, that's all right.
Don't use your apron. I have a towel. Don't use your apron as a towel because then you'll get your arms dirty.
I got my tie.
You got that?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to do the rest of the nuts. So he's got that sort of filled evenly.
Sort of.
I'll mix that up. And the rest of the nuts. Is there anything else in there?
There's some
There's
sugar. Oh, no.
There's one more biscuit.
One more biscuit and then a lot of sugar.
You guys, I mean, if you're even,
Here,
you can even dump it.
Yeah.
Like if you guys are like, what are we going to do with it? You're not going to do anything with it because raw dough was in it. So you can just sprinkle it around the top. Okay. Because it's good flavor. And then, so we have it. Now Ken is going to drizzle this, this
Okay.
heart attack concoction, which is so delicious. Or you can spoon it in, whatever you want to do.
Drizzle. I can drizzle.
Or drizzle it. You see that?
Is that?
And all of it, Ken.
Oh, all of it goes in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. All right.
We're using all of it.
I'll try to be somewhat even with it. All right.
You scoop it out.
All right. Oh,
And we did really good. We're very clean.
yeah, not too messy.
So there's our monkey bread. So you want to put this in the oven at 350 degrees. If you have a convection oven, pull it down to 325, and you're going to bake it for 30 minutes and you're going to test it. So how you test for doneness, this is a little different than when you're testing a cake for doneness. You tap the middle, and if it bounces back, it's done. This doesn't do this because it's all in pieces. So when you think yours is ready, how you test for doneness, you either take like a table knife or a toothpick and poke it down in there. And if any biscuit sticks, so there no biscuit stuck to that, but a lot of the sugar did.
Yeah.
So this is ready. So what you want to do is when you bring it out of the oven, and this is in your instructions, where's that spatula, Ken?
It's right here.
Use a clean spatula, but I'm going to just show you. You want to just gently pull away from the sides of the pan so none of the sugar sticks to it. You're just going to do that all the way around.
Okay.
And in 5 minutes, you're going to turn it.
Oh, wow. I'm going to turn it?
Yeah.
No, has disaster written
I
all
do this
over it.
every year. This isn't new for me. Okay. And just gently take it out.
Yeah,
of the
it
pan.
was gentle.
That was gentle. Ken made
Look at that.
you made a monkey bread.
That looks delicious.
This is, and sometimes when you unmold the monkey bread, some of the biscuits are going to stay in there. Just take them out and shove them back in, and it's absolutely fine. And serve it warm. You want to taste it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just pull it.
Just pull it, because it's a pull apart bread.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's awful. No one would like that. Wow, that's so good.
It's just wretched.
Mm.
So, ooh, but yeah, maybe put it on a plate that doesn't slide around. But this is fantastic, and it keeps for a while. And gosh, that's it. Let me see.
So delicious.
I know. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not eating that at all. Ken, do you have any questions for me?
Well, maybe in a second. So
We'll wait.
what else do you guys make here at the shop that's specific for Christmas?
You know, the Christmas cupcakes, and that's about it. So the 99% of our work is weddings, wedding cakes, groom's cakes. We do some party cakes, but the wedding industry keeps us really, really busy. And like we've got 6 weddings this weekend.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. And we've got 8 weddings on New Year's Eve. So I've never had a New Year's Eve off. Do you not even care?
I'm sorry. We're
Are we running out of time?
yeah.
The way my mom, Susan and Warren
Stelzer.
she says, the way my mom and hence I made it is much messier. We used the bread dough, formed rolls, rolled each one in butter, then rolled it in the sugar and cinnamon. Susan, that's how Cindy Crawford made it. She made a mess all over Katie Couric. It was awful. And then I looked up another recipe, and it was the bag. It was the bag recipe. And it's like, it's so clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Cindy Crawford doesn't know everything.
So one of our clients in Plano, Mary, asked, what are some of the other simple to make with family recipes, just kind of off the top of your head? I'll put you on the spot. But.
No, I know. And I think gingerbread cookies are so easy, because you get the gingerbread man cookie shape, and gingerbread cookie recipes. I like them on allrecipes.com. They're a lot more simpler than the foodnetwork.com recipes. All Recipes is fantastic, any of them. And then you roll it out, you make the little men, and then you don't really have to decorate them because you can tell what they are because they're already in the shape. And I think that's a really cute thing to make.
Let's see, Leslie and Rockwall asked, are box mixes okay, or do you have to make this from scratch to make it really good?
No, don't listen, Leslie, the box mixes, that's your dry ingredients. It's all measured out for you. You don't have to sift anything. You don't have to buy different ingredients. Think of the box mix as just your dry ingredients, and you're still having to crack eggs, measure oil, put in the water. It's cheaper, it's faster. And with the Texas palates, they're going to like the box mix better than a scratch cake. So people in Texas, we're not used to scratch cakes. And so scratch cakes can come off as dry.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like, no, it's not dry. it's real food, but we don't tend to like that here.
Yeah.
So, but if you made a box cake up in Canada, they're like, what is this? This is the softest thing we've ever, because they don't have box mixes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, see, Pam in Waxahachie.
Hey, Pam.
Frosting intimidates me. All the tools and tips and stickiness, but you used a baggie. Help. That's what she said.
Pam, I want you to download my recipe. The Lake Point is going to give it to you. It's a version. It's a really easy version of a Swiss meringue buttercream. It's not that stickiness that you're talking about. And it's really easy to make. It's really easy to pipe. And even though it's made with real butter and pasteurized egg whites, it keeps for a couple of weeks because
really?
Everything's pasteurized. And it's really hard for hazardous things to grow in sugar. Sugar is like when the health inspector comes here to inspect us, he doesn't even look in the sugar bin because nothing can grow in it. So it's forget about the piping tips. Just do what Ken and I did and just cut the end of a bag off. And don't worry about if you want the ruffle tip or if you want the rose tip, like the or a flat tip or something like that. Just start getting used to using the buttercream in a piping bag with a cut end. And even if you cut the end really small, you can write with it. So, and also pay attention to how full you fill your bag. So I filled my bag really full and I only filled his halfway because he's new.
I am.
So yeah, don't be intimidated by buttercream.
So could you use, this is Ken in Dallas asking this question. Can you use?
Is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Oh.
Can you use like the icing, and don't hit me for saying this, but that comes in a can? I mean, could you do that?
You can do that, but it's like what Pam says, the pre-made icings from the grocery store, they're sticky. So they're harder to decorate with. They taste really good.
Yeah.
But they've got this stickiness to them that's it's just harder to decorate with. It's not as smooth and easy and fluid as the meringue buttercreams.
Yeah. So Jen in Southlake, do you have cooking tips anywhere, a YouTube channel or anything? I have so much to learn and you made it easy.
Oh, that's so great. Her name's Jen.
Jen, how about channels or cooks or websites that you recommend?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. And I'll have Lake Point share it with everybody. And then I also have, there's a website called Craftsy, like craftsy.com. And I've got 6 online cake decorating classes on there. Craftsy is amazing because they have cake decorating and they have knitting and painting and woodworking and quilting and all kinds of stuff. But I've got 6 full-length classes on Craftsy, and a lot of cake decorators do as well. And I also have DVDs, but nobody has a DVD player anymore. So I need to digitize those. But when I started decorating cakes in the mid 90s, I had no resources. The internet was brand new. I had nowhere to go. I was just trying to figure out what was this thing in my head that I was trying to make and how do I make it happen. At the time, they didn't really teach it in culinary schools. Cake decorating is an odd duck. We're not really respected in the culinary community and we're not a fine art. So what has saved new cake decorators is YouTube. If you're like, I want to know how to make a cake ball, put it in YouTube. There's going to be 1,000 videos that pop up. Yeah. So YouTube is a great resource.
That's true for a lot of things.
Yes.
Well, it looks like the questions are slowing down. Really, really appreciate your time.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, and delicious monkey bread.
It is.
I'm taking it with me. So, listen, we had a lot of questions, great questions. We were able to get to most of them. If we didn't get to yours, we apologize.
Can I answer them? Like if people are asking questions that didn't get answered, can I still answer them after?
Well, we'll talk to Rob about
that.
that. So yeah, just keep sending them in until the webinar gets shut down. And I assume so.
Yeah.
Look, we had a blast.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was, and
it was fun.
Not horrible. I don't think I'm going to be switching careers.
Listen, was this? Oh, this one's mine. Never mind. Okay, I mean that's really pretty.
Yeah.
But Ken, yours were not bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad.
Okay.
It looks good.
Well, listen, if you want to check out some of Lauren's work, go to her website, which is fancycakesbylauren.com.
You're reading.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No, have the attention span of a gnat. So
Because he ate monkey
fancycakesbylaura.com.
bread.
Well,
Yeah.
it's just started. Or follow her on Instagram. So you get to see all of what she and her great staff here at Fancy Cakes by Lauren do every week. So
Instagram is instant. Like I'll post cakes the day after the weddings or events. So Instagram is Fancy Cakes by Lauren, and that's up to date. The website is a portfolio, so we only update it once a year. So Instagram is the place to go.
Yeah.
And guys, my email address is lauren@fancycakesbylauren.com. Email me anytime you want.
Absolutely. And if you want to get a hold of us at Lake Point Advisory Group, visit our website. That's www.lakepointadvisorygroup.com. You can give us a call at 214-771-3363.
Very good.
Yeah, you can also send us an email at service@lakepointadvisorygroup.com. And just to finish up, we really sincerely want and wish all of you a very safe and happy holiday, safe and happy new year. We appreciate all that you do for us at Lake Point Advisory Group. We appreciate the opportunity to serve you. And
I love Lake Point so much that they asked me to do this. I was like, whatever you guys need, I'll do whatever you need. You take very good care of my money.
So we'll see you in 2021, the next Food for Thought program. Starting next year, we'll do them every month. And again, thanks so much. Happy holidays, and thank you guys.
Bye, everybody.